I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
Make me feel like a president. First black president. Dum, 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 dum.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me?
Oh shit, here we go again.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding me?
What's going on, Black House? What is happening? What's happening, y'all? Okay. I got the lights kind of dimmed a little bit. Let me play some music right quick. So today we're going to be talking about, we're going to do a review when I was on Priscilla and BTaylor them show. And it went down. And I think I had Priscilla scared. The reason why I had Priscilla scared because the method that she wanted to use on men, I reversed it. Right? I'm teaching men how to reverse that. For our, since she all about self-control and self-improvement, so two can play that game, right? And I'm teaching them fellas how to possess their power the same way like she trying to teach the ladies. Look, since Priscilla like to talk about science and stuff like that, let's get into something right quick. Because she used science to explain men, right? And when she talking about if women preserve themselves, how men will be going crazy. Okay. When men okay, here you go. Okay. So we're gonna read something right quick. And this is what I want you guys to know, right? First off, let me pull this together. Shout out to everybody in the Black House. Thanks for pulling up. Thanks. We're gonna start back supporting. I already know it's the holidays. It's, you know, I want to address some stuff, clear the room a little bit. I want to do a public apology to my supporters. I know I've been letting y'all down. You know, I've been getting into like some angry beefs and stuff lately. And typically that's not really me. I'm more of a having fun type of guy and all this other type of stuff. You won't believe what a woman told me just now. She like, you talk all that shit and you be doing all that talking and stuff online, but when you get on the phone with me, you don't be saying shit. You don't talk. You don't do nothing. Talk, motherfucker, talk. I'm like, man, shit, I done talked about 12 hours. She don't think I'm interested in her You know, she said that I'm not engaged and I don't have no type of engagement with her and all this other kind of stuff. I'm like, man, because like every time I speak to you, you get to scream off the top of your lungs about some simple shit. And you know, there's a lot of other stuff going on. So, but anyway, shout out to Mr. Opinion. I want y'all to read something right quick, right? Let's get back to the Priscilla thing. We're gonna talk about the other stuff later. Okay. This is a message for Priscilla. And I want Priscilla to be very careful about what she's trying to teach men, because I mean women. When she is teaching them, hold on, let me close this door. Priscilla is teaching women on how to not deal with men, not give men sex, and all this other type of stuff. So she believed that women pussy is power, right? She believed that women has all of the resources and things like that, right? And I can agree with her. But one thing, see, the thing is, fellas, these women, we have been spoiling these women, right? Let me put myself on a big screen. Hold on, y'all. Got too much stuff on my desk. See, we have been spoiling women, right? We have made it so easy for women to have access to us. You know why? Because we are the ones that be throwing ourselves off on women. I want y'all to process this, right? And I want to ask y'all, what would happen if us men stop just be so willingly and throwing ourselves on women, right? The reason why these women acting so bold and cocky, you know why? Off that premise, they acting so bold and cocky and weaponizing their vagina and like trying to withhold it from us. The only reason why they are able to do something like that is cause us men is not operating in our masculine frame. Terry Bell say, "What up, Terry Bell?" He said, "Queen P and BTaylor are a couple." Yes, they are. Unfortunately. Shout out to the real Pookie. He said, "Yo, Mr. President in the Black House, what's going on? The real Pookie." Duh, Terry O News. That's as John say. Lady D, black men were too busy calling BTaylor bitches, hoes, and 304s. Past peace or her love. First off, BTaylor was emotional, like scarred. BTaylor wanted so much of attention to the point where she had to date outside her women. But she didn't realize BTaylor would have got the proper attention. She would have got the proper attention based on her behaviors. You can't sit up here and say, Lady D, that what BTaylor was doing, she didn't want to hold herself accountable and change her behaviors. So since men didn't want to deal with that, she like, well, if you're not going to deal with my fucked up ways, love me for who I am, well, I'm finna go over here with this woman over here. Hey, Mr. President, what's going on, Cassandra B? That's my dog right there. So this is how we're gonna counter. We're gonna counter what Priscilla is teaching the women. Just like women has power, I want you guys to know, especially I'm talking to black men, when it comes to relationships, you have power as well. In fact, I'm going to show you within the next 5 minutes on how much power that you really have. Even if let's just say we play this game, right? Priscilla is teaching these women to reserve, not fucking with us men. How she came up with that? Because it's like it became a business, right? Priscilla is under the act of She see how men operate being thirsty at the women. So what entails did that become? That became that now they can leverage their vagina because us men put value on it. Us men have put so much high value on a woman's vagina to the point where now they can leverage it. Now they can leverage that vagina against us. And they also leveraging our thirst, our craving for vagina. And this is the reason why when they say no pussy, some men is going crazy over it. Like, please, I'll do anything. I'll get on my knees. I'll be the good man that you want me to be and all this other type of stuff. Which entails that they put men in a submissive position. Right? What ended up happening is men became submissive. How the way Princella and them got going on, they is teaching men to be more submissive. Hold on, this man. They teaching men to be more submissive while the woman be more masculine, right? Shout out to 40 Boom, right? I want to show y'all this thing right quick. And I want y'all to read along. I asked Google a question. What happens if men practice sexual discipline? Men with sexual discipline are attractive to women because they are dependent, trustworthy, and create healthy sexuality with their partners. While men who lack self-control are weakened, untrustworthy, and likely to harm women. Meaning that men that's unsexual discipline, they don't trust them because every time women feel like when they decide to give up their vagina, they think about marriage and relationships. So they feel like men is not trustworthy. The man that's not sexual or disciplined, right? And you hear what it says: men with sexual discipline are attracted to women. Why are men that sexual discipline are attracted to women? Furthermore, sexual discipline can also enhance intimacy and trust between partners by setting clear boundaries and expectations. Both partners can feel more secure and comfortable exploring their sexual desires and needs. This can lead to deeper emotional connection and a more fulfilling sexual relationships. But I want to know, why is being sexual discipline? Why men without sexual discipline are no. Let me see. Because we're gonna try to unpack this, right? Let me ask Google. Let me see if it allow me to. Why are men that sexual discipline are attractive to women?
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today we're going to be talking about a topic that so many of you have asked me about, and surprisingly, I have never covered it on the 400 videos that are on my channel, and that is all about sexual discipline. So specifically, why sexual discipline is so important and attractive. There are plenty of videos out there on the internet about no FAP, semen retention, no nut November. As we're going into November, I thought this was a pretty fitting topic. So obviously, let's just address the elephant in the room. I cannot give you a man's point of view on why sexual discipline is important, again, from a man's point of view, because I haven't experienced it. But I can give you why it's attractive and important from a woman's point of view, and why, practicing sexual discipline and things that go along with that are so attractive to women. And coincidentally enough, I had this video planned and I was on TikTok scrolling, looking for content, and I came across this. So I'm going to show you this quick little video, get us all on the same page, and then share my thoughts with all of you.
My man is not sexually disciplined and he's so immersed in sex and wanting to watch porn and wanting to do this.
A man having sexual discipline is probably one of the most important characteristics that a man can have, or at the very least, a man being interested in cultivating sexual discipline. Now, what does sexual discipline look like? It looks like a man who doesn't watch porn. It looks like a man who is not begging or thirsty for intimacy from random women or from you. A man who has standards and isn't just going to engage intimately with any woman that throws herself at him. It looks like a man who is interested in creating healthy sexuality with his partner and not just repackaging the internalized patriarchy, which is basically corn and the things that we see in corn. Without these qualities, a man is completely weakened. He is not dependable and he cannot be trusted. He will also likely harm you by cheating or by expecting too much of you and being misogynistic.
All right,
I would say men that's sexual discipline. So y'all gotta understand a woman's makeup, right? When you think about how women when we say how women used to rule and stuff back then, how did they used to rule? What are some of the tools that they used to rule over men? Think about that, y'all. What are some of the ways that women rule over men? Is they beauty and men thinking that they have access to their vagina, right? So, with Priscilla, according to Priscilla is teaching women to remove their vagina from the men, which is okay. The reason why, how can I put this? The powerful tool that women have is their vagina, right? So if women walk around here and basically letting men know that they're not giving them no pussy, at that point, that once men start practicing sexual discipline to the point where it won't affect them if they don't get no pussy or not, you completely defeated women on this Priscilla's movement. Because a woman's makeup, a woman's power is her beauty in her vagina. And once that's no longer wanted, right, or desired, once that's no longer desired, once men say, I no longer desire this from you, at that point, it weakens the woman. This is the reason why women go all out their way to try to prove and go all out their way for a man that don't want them. We have experience. Women will chase after men that do not want them, because the only thing women has of value, the only thing that a woman has that has value is their vagina, right? So when a man turn that down, it confused the woman. This is her life. The worst thing you could do to a woman is turn down her vagina. That's the worst thing you can do. You can beat a woman, you can cheat on a woman, you can lie to her, everything. But one thing you better not do is turn down that coochie and really stand on it. No, I don't want to fuck you. This is the reason why women chases at the men that don't want to fuck them. This is the very reason why when men practice sexual discipline, they more attracted to women, because it's almost like the dog stopped chasing the cat. Now the cat is intrigued because what make that cat so popular and so relevant is what's between her legs. So what Priscilla is doing, basically like having the women put a gate on it. And all I'm telling men is stop worrying about pussy. Stop worrying about pussy. Because right now, and Priscilla said it in the video, y'all ain't gonna stop. See, we know, because she sound like Plies. You know what you see, you practice this fantasy, yeah, it sounds good. But talking about no dick. We know that's a lie. The reason why she able to say it.
Got one of these. No,
I got some more sauce in there.
where they at?
Bring me the pan. God damn. The reason why she's saying that is because she can't fathom. Priscilla cannot fathom that a man can turn down sex. A man can turn down. It should be a buck, like a little. Give me that. That's all. It should be like a little thing in a cabinet.
Get on for me.
Yeah, it should be like in a bottle. Okay. Got the season of taco meat, y'all. God damn. Just by the way, we ate 2 meals today. So she can't fathom that a man can turn down some coochie. This is the reason why when I came up there, it kind of made BTaylor and Priscilla afraid. When I came up there suggesting that men, go ahead, ladies, y'all do your thing, but us men, we're gonna practice sexual discipline. We no longer gonna thirst after you women. We no longer gonna crave it. Yes, we take accountability. Yes, we've been sexual deviants for a long time. And just like Priscilla is educating women and awakening women, we're gonna do the same thing as well. That's what I'm gonna do as well.
Yeah.
Give me a little cup of water.
Okay.
Y'all see this little taco meat? Talking about men don't cook. They lost their damn mind. Hold on, y'all. They have been fucking up my whole flow. Put a little bit in there. Put this on the stove and don't touch it. I'm finna come back there after I take me a little break.
All right.
Close my door. Hey, y'all too loud. So, I'm going to play the video of Priscilla when she was talking. I'm becoming a threat to these women now because by me educating men and telling men that we're going to pull back. We're not giving them no more dick. We're not just going to be willingly to give our dicks up, and we're not going to be so willingly to give up our sperms. Now, pay attention to this video.
Were some things that were a little dramatic. Maybe some things in there that were a little dramatic for me. I do think it makes a lot of sense. And I'm going to break this down and talk about some different points and why this is so important and attractive for men to have. Again, from a woman's point of view. Number one, the first reason I want to talk about is self-control. Let me start off by saying men who are thirsty and desperate for sex specifically. I mean, I think men who are thirsty and desperate in general are a big turnoff for women, and also specifically when we're talking about sex. This is also a huge turnoff to women. This could be men.
Let's talk about why it's a turnoff. And why when a man act like he don't want it is more of a turn on, right? A man that don't want it is more of a turn on, right? Let's go with that. The reason why a man that's not thirsty is more of a turn on because it put a woman in a position to work for and earn some meat, to earn the dick, right? Because now she feeling helpless. Because once a man turned down a woman's vagina, she can no longer manipulate you. She has no power over you. And women, it's like when you tell a woman no and stand on it and say no dick and really mean it, she's confused now. Her whole life get turned upside down because throughout her life, a man never turned down her pussy. And she been using that pussy as leverage to manipulate men all from the duration of her life. So by you turning that pussy down, you is actually chopping off her powers. She gonna try to do anything to persuade you to come back wanting that vagina. And the more you turn her down, the more she gonna keep chasing you. The more she gonna keep chasing you. The reason why Priscilla and them talking the way that they are talking is because they know for a fact it's gonna be some men that's out there chasing them. That's the only reason why that they are able to have this conversation of leveraging their vagina and saying, ladies, stop fucking with these niggas. But now y'all got Jay Prince for president, and I'm here to awaken my black brothers. And I think we should operate like this because it's more healthier. Anyway, we should not be that thirsty craving after no woman. A woman should never be sitting up here setting standards for men. The man is the men. You are the leaders. Black men. I don't care. Do not let these white people, black women, nobody tell you that you are nothing. That you mean nothing. But for so long, including myself, we make ourselves powerless. That's why, me personally, I don't believe in pursuing the woman no more. I don't believe in that. I believe I'm the company. She's the future employee. She's a potential employee. And I believe that this is how us black men, we should operate. We should put this in the mind. We should always, when we are here dating women, always put in the mind, you are the employer. And she's a potential employee. The woman's supposed to come in to help your business grow, not for you to go help her business grow. They got millionaires going up to a woman that shop at Rainbows, Walmart, eating at Applebee's, stealing out of Applebee's. Golden Corral, she bring a fake Gucci bag and putting food in that bitch. But here it is, you don't know none of this. You a millionaire, and you see her wearing some tight little leggings on, and you come up there trying to prove yourself to this bum-ass bitch. You trying to prove yourself to this nothing-ass bitch, and you a whole high-value millionaire. Who the submissive one? A woman should be buying you a ring, not you buying her a ring. You the one sacrificing everything. She's not sacrificing nothing. What? Giving us some ass? She do that anyway. And on top of this, let's just say you're a high earner, right? You go all out for this woman to build this woman's status up, and come to find out this woman done allowed nothing ass niggas inside her vagina. She had allowed niggas that's not even on your level or nearby into her vagina. And yet you be so willingly to just improve this bitch. Why us men think like this? How come we think like this? Why? Who taught us this? Most of us were raised by women. Pay attention to how black men interact with in the dating world compared to other races of men. Now they sitting up here talking about, I hate when black men come talk to me. They be so scary, intimidating. They be so scary, intimidating, all this. Don't talk to me. Ladies, if you see these niggas in the streets trying to approach you, don't say nothing to them. Guess what? Fellas, if y'all stop approaching them or even talking to them, it's going to fuck them up because they pussy's only powerful as if men want it. Men place value on to women. We gave them that much power, black men. When you craving after these women, you are giving them that much power. Now we done blew these women heads up. Now they getting cocky like BTaylor and BTaylor. Now they got real bold. Now it's time for us black men to relinquish our power back. And the way you get that power back is to protect and guard your dick and your nut. Because right now, they don't think fat meat is greasy because they know at the end of the day, us niggas all they gotta do is put on a dress. You seen BTaylor. I'm gonna show y'all the video. You seen BTaylor try to come in and show her titties. I paid it no fucking attention. And it kind of hurted her feelings. I seen it all in her eyes. It hurted her feelings that it didn't even affect me. You know why? Because I don't want to fuck with you. I'm practicing sexual discipline. Sexual discipline. That's all I'm practicing now. I think that I'm not going to make myself so available to women to the point where women in their mind, they think that I am easy. And once a woman think you are easy, all they're going to do is manipulate you. Why you think women put niggas in friend zones? The men that they fucks is not the nice guys. It's not the niggas that always crave after them. The niggas that they crave after them, they've set you to the side. Y'all are like playing C and D, right? If the niggas that don't really want to fuck with them like that don't work out, then they might come in the D bag when they place you niggas that's in the friend zone and see which one of these niggas can pay the most of my bills. You know, good guys finish last. Which one of these niggas could help me take care of my 10 kids? Pay the rest of my bills. All this other good shit. You know why? But they've been slutted out by niggas don't give a fuck about them. I guarantee most of y'all have females in y'all families that chase at the niggas that don't even want them. And y'all got older females in the family like, why are you chasing after this nigga? This nigga clearly don't want you. But I love him. I love him. Why you love him for? I don't know. I just love him. You know why I know why you love him. Because he don't give a fuck about you. And when a man don't give a fuck about a woman, her pussy, fuck her degrees, her pussy, and especially she can't have no babies. If you can't have no babies, and a man don't want to, let's say a man don't want to have no babies by you, and he don't want to fuck you no more, you done. You are essed out. You are done. So this is the reason why men that's not thirsty is more attractive. Not because, not just because he's not thirsty. It's because a man that's not craving after that woman, it pushed them off their balance. It brings them down a few notches. I'm not so special after all. They get to start second guessing themselves. They get to start crushing themselves. Am I beautiful? He got to be gay? No man never turned me down. Guess what, woman? Moving forward, it's going to be a lot of men turning you down. Because I believe men should operate in a masculine form. And they should always operate in a power. We should never allow women to put us in a feminine position. What Priscilla and BTaylor is doing, emasculating you niggas. They are emasculating you niggas. Eventually gonna have you niggas begging on your knees. When you listen to Priscilla, that's all she really basically talking about. She said women is the leaders. Women, emotional creatures, are the leaders. Leading what? Fellas, I got the recipe to get our balls back in our hands and take them out of theirs.
Who have X-rated dating profiles or open up a conversation by being sexual straight away. This typically doesn't land well with women unless you're trying to attract a certain type of woman for a certain type of activity. If you're looking for the hookup culture or the casual one-night stand type of thing, this video does not apply to you. That's not what I do on this channel. I don't promote hookup culture or casual sex. I don't think it's healthy for anyone. So yeah, that's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about wanting to attract a woman that will be in a healthy, happy relationship with you. You're not going to get a great woman by having an X-rated dating profile or saying something sexual as the first message you send to her. I promise. It shows a lack of discipline for yourself and also a lack of self-control. It makes women think, oh, this is all he's looking for, or oh, how many other women is he saying this to? Think with your brain, fellas. The one up here. So why is this attractive? Showing self-control and discipline makes women respect you. And this applies to more than just specifically intimacy. Working out, eating healthy, your job, your success, all of these areas of your life typically flourish when you have self-control and discipline around them. And these are all things that are sexy and desirable to women. And I want to read you a little excerpt here. It says, an ability to override short-term impulses that conflict with long-term goals is a hallmark of successful people. Research has shown that people with strong self-control have better health, relationships, finances, and careers. And then another one here that says, attraction and desire are beautiful and real, but understanding the benefits of self-control communicate that you're committed to her and the relationship long-term. And I do think when a man lacks self-control and discipline with sex, it makes women think, oh, he will cheat. Again, as the woman mentioned in the video, he can't be trusted.
I know a lot of guys finna say, oh, I do all that, I still don't get women. Right? Here's the thing. Y'all do a lot of try to please them. See, women is not attracted to men that put them on a high pedestal. Women do not respect men that puts them on a high pedestal. And you could achieve all of this, what she's saying. And I hate to be blunt. Why you think women is so attracted to men that treat them like they ain't shit? Women love a challenge. And by you turning her down, see, you got to understand, men, you are the book. Women are the readers. The woman's supposed to be trying to figure you out. The woman's supposed to be intrigued about you. Not you supposed to be intrigued about her. Women is put here to read you. You the book. She's the reader. Why do you think majority of women love reading books more than men? When men read books, they read books to gain more information to achieve something. Like an instruction book. Whereas women wants to know, like Priscilla says all the time, she was so intrigued about men for about 10 years. Because she started off being on our side. And since a nigga got limp when he was screwing her, now she don't know that's when she flipped side. Right? So Priscilla said all the time that she was reading us. She was reading about us, studying us. But you don't hear too many men studying no woman. Because, fellas, you are the book. You are the book. And what I'm trying to get you to understand, make your book interesting. Never give the woman the whole picture in the introduction. It be men going up to women, approaching women, telling them on their first date their whole life stories. Their whole life stories. Now she know everything about you. You done talked yourself out of the pussy. And the power that you had in the beginning just got squashed. Because a woman understands when a man talk a lot, he's nervous. Why he nervous? He don't understand how to be himself because he want this pussy that bad. I could send you on a $20,000 trip. Buying her looking Bandman Kevo $200,000 for some ass. $200,000. Are you fucking serious? But don't worry. J Prince for President's finna give you the method and the sauce to make the bitch pay the cost. These after I'm done with educating my black brothers, these women is going to be, including Priscilla and BTaylor, they're going to be so thirsty, wet at the mouth, looking like they are dehydrated. We're going to take that dick away and our nut away for so long to where they just going to be walking outside naked. All you got to do is pay attention. The women that don't barely get no dick be the woman that's always walking outside with no clothes on. Why you think majority of women come all on IG, OnlyFans, strip clubs, outside with no clothes on? Because she's not getting dick like that. Not the dick that she wants. So we finna change the game. We finna give us black brothers. We about to give us black brothers more game, and we finna it's not about game. We finna make black brothers aware of the power that we have, that no one never told you. Why they didn't tell you that? Because we was raised by our mamas, and our mamas told us to put a woman first, pursue the woman. All this other type of fuck shit. Be nice to her. Be sweet. Pay for the dates. Spend your money. Well, they got another thing coming because we are debunking that shit that was taught. That didn't benefit us not one bit. Now here go the video of BTaylor and BTaylor. Sexual liberation. I on that when she talk about the fiat currency. So we talking about the original way. We ain't talking about guide us, because men did a lot to get pussy. Like I've been saying in your chat, women saying that men gonna always be easy for women. See, we have spoiled y'all, right? Because not all race of men is like this. Particularly black men, we have spoiled y'all, making y'all have this easy access to dick, to giving y'all our receipts, to be a mother. Because 9 times out of 10, women is Lady D. The reason why women don't get thirsty because they know they can get it at any given time. But we're going to change that. We're going to strip that easy access to our dicks and to our seeds. Y'all going to be begging on y'all knees, giving us rings, as proposing to us and everything. By the time I get done with my brothers. Women be so willingly to be a mother more than a father would. Fathers usually, they want to be a father, but they want to do it the right way. Whereas mothers, they get to the point where if you actually didn't get them pregnant, knowing damn well they're in a messed up position, they still will have that baby because they want to be a mother so bad. So what power do men have? You finna find out. Oh, that's what I'm trying to educate men. We're going to take accountability. We're going to stop being thirsty. We're going to stop trying to crave at y'all vaginas and stuff like that. Look at that nervous laugh BTaylor giving. This not the answers that she wanted. This not the conclusion and the solution that she want to hear. She wanted the solution that she want to hear and Pimp Teller, what they really want to hear, men saying, okay, we're going to be on our best behavior. We're going to be more concerned about women. We're going to protect black women. We're going to love on black women. We're going to treat y'all like a god. This is the reason why they putting on this act, right? I call it an act because it is, right? She wasn't ready for the solution to be, we okay with y'all closing y'all legs, not fucking with us. And guess what? We gonna close our legs. And once we close our legs, that's gonna help us to become more successful, more focused, more happier. Because on top of this, I'm gonna tell men to give them some stuff how to be more confident. Where a woman, our manhood and our masculinity should not be based on a woman being in our lives. You can be masculine and a man, a powerful, happy man, without even never having a woman. Yeah, put a plate over that. Y'all ain't touch that taco meat, did y'all? Put a plate over that taco meat. Yeah, we're gonna use that cheese. BTaylor wasn't ready for that. I got her attention with this. I got BTaylor attention for this. And stop allowing vagina to have that much power over us. And we're going to stop just throwing away our seeds, right? We're going to stop just be so willing, because the reason why y'all talk this way, because we have made it easy for y'all. We have made it easy to get our seed, to get our sperm, to get our attention to want to fuck you. We all know, yes, pussy has a lot of power, but that power can be easily stripped, just simple, by a man say, no, I don't want it. I don't want nothing about your body. I do not want it. I had experienced this with a woman that you, like how you saying, she was a beautiful woman. And she tried to give me some coochie. We was laying in bed and I told her no. After she called me gay and all this other type of stuff, because men never did that to her. So it was shocking. But after I did that, usually at this point, BTaylor will be trying to interrupt me. But the reason why she's so intuitive is because she picturing this happening in her mind. Even though she pulling on this act of getting with Pimp Teller, she still wants, BTaylor still wants to know that at any given time, she can have any dick that she wants. At any given time. Fellas, peep what I'm saying. That's what these women are used to. This is the reason why Pimp Teller and BTaylor is getting so cocky. And if you paid attention to everybody that support Pimp Teller, it's the women that got hurt. And now they trying to do this. Women do shit like to get our attention. and for us to drop our guards and to throw our stands in the garbage to cater to them. A man should never cater to a woman. Let's look up the definition of cater. We should never be in a position where we catering to a woman. Come on, man. Come on, man. My mouse just stopped working. Let me see. Hold on, let me get my mouse together, y'all. While I'm dropping off these gems. BTaylor and them are scared of me. Oh, yeah. They wasn't ready for a nigga like me. They never thought. Never would imagine men talking about keeping a dick hostage. Okay. What is cater? What is the definition of cater? I love this new computer, y'all. I love this new computer. Cater. Provide food and drink, typical, no. Provide with food and drink, no. To supply what is required or desired. To supply what is required or desired. Catering to middle class taste. Transfer to provide food. No. What does it mean to cater to someone? To provide what is wanted or needed by someone or something. The inn caters exclusively to foreign tourists. The library caters to scientists. So, we no longer going to be catering to no woman. The woman going to cater to us. We are the men. We are the employees. Fellas, I want y'all all to always say it with me. Post it in the chat. We are the employers. They are the employees. We are the employers. They are the employees. Never forget that. Never let nobody try to take you off your what they call a high horse. Never. Always maintain that thought. And you not only that you got to maintain it, you got to operate it in it. You got to also practice it. Practice telling women no. I know this is something new, so I know we're not going to do it immediately, Eventually, just start practicing it. Tell a woman no one time. Then the second woman. Before you know it, you be gonna be telling them all no. And watch, see, the problem is a lot of men, we want that pussy so bad, we afraid that if we tell a woman no, we never gonna get no pussy again in life. And that's just not the case. At that point, she gonna be throwing that pussy at you, but your mind gonna be so focused on whatever your mind is focusing on, building your inner self, building your power, your confidence. Without a woman, see, our confidence for black men our confidence and power comes from, for black men, come from how many women that we've been with, how many women we could get, how many pretty women we could get, how much money we get out of a woman. That's where our power been coming from. And what I'm trying to educate my black brothers is that, fuck that, not black brothers. What I'm trying to educate men in general, all races of men, stop allowing women to be the definition of your manhood. Stop allowing women to be the definition of your masculinity. When you talk about your manhood, your masculinity, a woman should never be involved with that. You're supposed to be a man and be masculine without anybody. That's just your human right. That's your godly right, how God created you. And never let women guilt trip you, because basically, the more I listen to BTaylor and BTaylor, they trying to feminize you. They tell you that you are aggressive. God created us to be aggressive. They're telling you that you are violent. God made our knuckles hard to be violent. So what they are doing is they manipulating their femininity against the masculine to tear the masculinity down, and the femininity just going to suppress. This is what's been happening in 2023. Women became powerful not because they fists. They became powerful because they used their body, their softness, and manipulated the men. Guilty conscious. Because the love that we want out of women, that little piece of shit hole between their legs has that much power. And the reason why it had power, because we allow it. Us men allow women to have power. We allow their pussy to be powerful. We did that. So now we have to fix that. At that point, I had more control over her. And she would treat me like a real man, whereas she would treat them other dudes that she been with like an ordinary Joe. It's just another nigga wants some ass because she look good.
So you only
she had respect for me.
But it sounded like you only said no to be strategic over her compared to the other men who wanted her. So you felt like you gotta do something a little different than the other.
I was trying to pimp on them. That was she my baby mama, and it was another chick. BTaylor is saying it. You only said no to have gained power, and this is what I'm telling you guys. Let them go fuck with each other, because guess what? BTaylor never could penetrate her. Put it like this. If it was a room with 5 women, right? If it was a room with 5 women and 3 men running a train on a woman, right? I would tell a woman that got fucked by the men to go take a shower. But if BTaylor done fuck one of the females, I would still fuck because she never penetrated her. So let them go fuck and do all that. They doing this shit to get your attention. To make you Stop holding them accountable. Stop calling them out. And they thinking that if they keep their pussy to themselves, you're going to throw away all your beliefs and concerns in the garbage because they're going to leverage their pussy and keep their pussy to themselves or go to other women. Do not let these women intimidate you with that. You'd have not done nothing wrong by expressing your concerns on how women operate. You have done nothing wrong. So do not let them manipulate you. This like a kid would say, since you ain't gonna let me drive your car, well, you can't, I don't got to talk to you no more. This is what they doing. Since you ain't gonna let me rule over you, and since you ain't gonna tolerate my bullshit, and since you keep calling me out, well, you can't get no more pussy then. This is what they doing. At that point, either you gonna be a sucker and say, no, baby, okay, baby. Forget about it. I was stupid. Them niggas is stupid to include myself. I am sorry. I'm sorry. My car ran out of gas. I was late. All this other bullshit. Or you gonna grab your balls and say, just on the fact that you said no pussy, don't worry about it. You can never offer me that pussy again in your life. I won't never want it again. And you turn your punk ass around and you walk with your head up and you keep walking. Watch how fast you gonna come out that motherfucking. But wait, come here. Wait. Begging in the rain, storming outside, no coat on, face makeup dripping and shit. Look at BTaylor face. I would have BTaylor face in the rain dripping chasing after me. Wait, I'm so sorry. I am sorry. I can't believe I said that. I don't know. I was just hurt and damaged. And Pim Teller said the right words that I wanted to hear. I am sorry, Mr. President. No, you're not. Hey. And I managed to achieve and stuff like that. But what I'm saying,
I want to ask you this before you get too far into it. Feisty Goddess asked a good question. What power do men have? Because you said that we got to find out women found their power. What power do men have?
Men, the power that men have, especially with their dicks, because at the end of the day, dick is power, right? That's life. Dick represents life.
You said your penis is life. How?
Yeah, because it holds the seed of people. We all came from a dick. We was birthed by our mamas.
You came from a dick. I didn't come from a dick. I came from a woman. Okay.
So you got a dad?
I came from a woman. Okay.
So what's the purpose of sperm banks?
Energy come from a woman. The woman in a woman.
What do you think sperm banks is? Why you think they pay us? Why you think they don't pay for? Well, I don't know, but why you think they trying to pay us money to get our sperm?
They don't pay.
The reason why they don't pay much because we be so willing to just give up. If men, not just black men, men in general, if we start going on strike and just stop be so willingly to give up our sperm, it will be a drop for a lot of y'all women.
Eggs are more valuable than sperm. That's why y'all produce so much of it, because so much of it
Mr. President?
Oh shit, I was muted.
Right.
Well, you see how these when I get to start talking about sexual discipline, these women that coming out the woodwork scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? What I was saying was these women is scrambling. This is the reason why they holding on to Pimp Taylor all the time, because they scrambling. Us men is holding them accountable now. Us men been calling some shit out. They ain't never heard us talk like this. Because you know why? Because we was always thirsting after them in real life. So now they getting to starting to understand, and we got men like Kevin Samuels and all this other type of stuff. We don't put a lot of these women down a whole bunch of notches. Okay. Now we setting the bars, right? Okay. And see, the reason why they doing all this shit, talking about we gonna fuck with each other, then we're gonna fuck with Pimp Taylor. They only doing that because in the back of their minds, they still believe that they can get dick anytime they get ready.
Right.
Anytime they get ready. But guess what? 2024, the president was born. And I'm finna throw a whole monkey wrench in there. Wait, I'm finna educate men. I'm about to educate men to practice sexual discipline and take back your power. You don't got to beat no woman. You don't got to cheat on her, whatever the case. We have seen throughout our lives, women always chase after men that don't give a damn about them. Have you ever asked why? Because women only have 3 powers. Their powers is beauty, their pussy, and the ability for the men to put their babies inside of them. What happens if you don't find that woman attractive? Boom. That's 2 powers that they got left. So if I don't find a woman attractive, I don't want to fuck her. If I don't want to fuck her, I don't want to have her. I have put my baby in her. Now that leaves that woman zero powerless. Powerless. She has nothing to manipulate you with afterward.
But okay, so this is the thing though, Jay Prince. I might be able to go along with that if so many men weren't out here sleeping.
Listen, y'all. Go ahead.
So many men weren't out here sleeping with and even impregnating women they don't, or at least they say they don't find attractive, right?
Right.
So, like, there's even the running joke about, black men's first baby mama, like how, a black first baby mama apparently look a mess or whatever. So, I don't know that so I can't say that I see your theory of these women being utterly powerless because these men don't want to sleep with them. I can't see that like playing out is what I
Well, Supreme Goddess, just like when Pimp Taylor first came out, it was a lot of women, especially BTaylor. BTaylor was against Pimp Taylor. BTaylor used to call Pimp Taylor all kinds of names, right? And after she kept on listening to Pimp Taylor, she started what she was saying is music because BTaylor wasn't getting the emotional and the emotional attachment from us men, which left her vulnerable, emotional vulnerable, which led her right into Pimp Taylor's arms. We don't have a problem with that.
Wait, what? What happened now? Yeah, the men did what?
It left BTaylor emotional void, meaning that
what does that mean?
Men wasn't treating her special like she was requiring, like she was looking for.
Okay.
And so since I wasn't treating her like she want to be treated, not because who she is, because based on her behaviors, since she didn't want to correct her behaviors, she decided to go with Pimp Taylor to get men attention, right? Because when they first got together, they had to go on public platform to let it be known, I got somebody treat me good now. I got somebody to treat me good. I got somebody to treat me good. Look, all you niggas. And they kept saying, yeah. Pim Teller said, yeah, she over here with me now. I done took this 5-piece of specimen now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get our attention.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want us black men to do is us men say, we're going to ignore that. That we're not going to let that affect us.
Okay.
Because at the back of her mind, the reason why she was so intuitive in this conversation that I had with her, because she thought the solution was going to be men was going to start behaving like they want us to. Men was going to get on their program. Men was going to start catering to them. This is their goal. Their goal is to get men to fold for them, come under their nails, do what they say. Do not hold them accountable. Tell them sweet nothings. Lie to them. Go fight men that be willing to tear another man down that talks against that. And when I had a conversation with her, and I said, no, the solution is going to be us men going to practice sexual discipline. And what you just said, Supreme Goddess, just like Pim Teller always say, they prove my point. They prove my point. You just proved my point. The only thing women got to hold on to is niggas wanting them. Fellas, you hear right here. The only thing that women got to hold on to have leverage over you is because you are so willing to fuck them. You are so willing to give them your seed. Once you stop that, if you really want to get this, if you really want to get women in, if you really wants to get women in line, including Supreme Goddess, take the dick off the table. No dick, no babies. Take that off the table.
Right, please.
Just like Supreme Goddess, these niggas be in the store talking to me, don't talk to me. Okay, fellas, we're not gonna talk to them. We're not gonna fuck with them because man, we know we done been in prisons. We didn't have to have pussy. I got fees. Every nigga one gay in prison. So we can still concentrate and become better men for ourselves. And again, fellas, your masculinity and your manhood should not ever be determined based on a woman or the woman that you have. You is golly born with the right to be a man. You have the right for masculinity. That is your makeup. That is your essence. You should never allow no one, including no woman, to compromise that. I'm under that same act that was effective to me as well. But now I'm becoming more awakened and more aware of the power that we possess naturally. And either these women gonna have to roll with us, or they just gonna roll.
Or get rolled over, right?
Yeah, they just gonna end up rolling.
Mm-hmm. Get down to lay down, ladies.
Yes. So again, fellas, we have the power. Look, just pay attention. Look how she was so confused and stuck.
Can die.
I even brought Pim Teller out the air.
And not make a difference.
Eggs is empty. The sperm is the people.
You only need one sperm.
Wait, did you say eggs are empty?
Produce a lot of.
The sperm is the people.
Wait,
women and again, go ahead.
You said eggs are empty?
Yes, we put the sperm inside the eggs.
Wait a minute, J Prince. You can't be serious.
Yes, when eggs start ovulating, its meaning is like open eggs coming in. Then once a nigga shoot his sperm in it, bam, one of the eggs.
Wait a minute. How many eggs are out at once? Like, what do you mean? How many eggs is
I don't want to go scientifically because they never was inside of a woman when she was ovulating.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, we will be guessing, but we clearly know that once a woman be ovulating and the man fuck her right when she ovulating, she typically end up pregnant. That's all we know. That's the only thing that we can know and stamp on it for a fact. Unless you be inside of a woman. And please don't tell me about no book. Unless you was inside of a woman when she was ovulating, it can literally show me. Not on no science books, none of that. If you go inside, you a woman, can you literally show me when you ovulating and when the sperm enter? Could you disprove me with facts?
Yeah. So okay. So you know how what is it called? Okay. Well, we haven't gotten there yet. So yes, you can be disproven. There are cameras, right?
Oh my God. They sticking the iPhone camera inside of these women's vaginas. This is crazy.
No, they're not sticking no iPhone camera. A colonoscopy, that's what it's called. So, they shove a camera up your butt to see what's going on. At a certain age, you're supposed to get it. But even like if you have upper GI issues, they'll put the camera down your esophagus to go and look around or whatever. Nevertheless, so there are cameras that can go inside our bodies, right? So there was a pill that they had a person swallow, and it took pictures every day, and it went as it worked its way through his digestive tract. So that's very common. And I want to say that I've seen a documentary where they actually had a camera inside of a woman's body to look at the ovulation and all that stuff.
Whatever the case, you need a man's sperm to get pregnant. See, women wants to hold on to the point that they basically want to say that they damn near can create babies without men. They want to be so powerful, independent of a man to the point where they trying to change the original dynamics of God, how God created to give birth. They really feel as though since they put in more work and carried a child that they basically created this baby by them damn self. And your daddy wants shit. No, niggas' sperm is babies. We all started with a nut, our father's nut. We all come from our father's nut. At the end of the day, ain't 1 + 1 is 2. All of this extra curriculum ass shit. No, you came from your father's nut. Ain't no way around that. When I show father's nut, what we call the sperm banks or whatever we decide to put our nut at, why you think they keep telling on one birthday saying they create this by them damn selves, but then when we having this conversation, well, y'all the one impregnating these women. These women can't get impregnated unless y'all give them y'all nut.
Yep.
So how you on this time you saying that the nut don't mean shit? Y'all basically creating babies by yourselves. So what the fuck is y'all blaming niggas for then?
I didn't say that.
Okay then.
So then what are you talking about? See, this is the thing. You'll create some narrative and then start arguing.
Bottom line is y'all no more dick. So if you haven't been getting Supreme God is in all you women out there, if you haven't been getting dick up until this point, I'm sorry. We no longer offering off our dicks.
Boy, and first of all, sir, the hallmark of the black man is a lack of sexual discipline. So these men are not going to have sex with these women. They're not.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you because a lot of black men wasn't aware. We thought being masculine, and we thought the more women we have, the more manly we are. And so what I'm trying to do with men is to let them know, no, women don't define your manhood. Women do not define your masculinity. Most of us was raised by women. So what did women teach us? What's beneficial for women?
Well, the men are already saying they're not doing it. So, so good luck. You got
for those men who saying they're not going to do it, I'm going to have patience with them. Mm-hmm. Just like Pimp Teller had patience for BTaylor, and guess what?
What? Yeah, okay. So go ahead.
So what I'm trying to tell men, and it's not wrong. We should be operating like this. If y'all want to control, if you want your women to obey you, right? She got to first by starting respecting you and wanting you. The men that get disrespected by their men, the men that get disrespected by their women is the men that they barely don't want. And it's typically be the men that want to give the woman the world, putting woman first, Jaheim ass niggas.
That's pretty funny.
If you become like a Pookie and be that nigga like don't really want to fuck with her, she gonna be throwing that coochie at you. A woman's supposed to, you are, fellas, again, you are the employers. The women is employees. Do not let these women put you in a submissive position, because if you constantly listen to BTaylor, that's exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to emasculate you. She wants to emasculate you. And I'm not disrespecting her movement, but we created our movement. God gave them power, and God gave us power. And all I'm trying to educate men is recognize the power that you have.
Okay, so what do y'all want exactly?
What do you mean?
Like, so what's the bone of contention? I don't really understand. Like,
the contention is if BTaylor created this movement where women gonna zip up their coochies, right? And what I'm telling my brothers, the only reason why they talking about zipping up their coochies because they know for a fact that they can just get some dick anytime they get ready. And what I'm telling my brothers is to put their dick up. Put it up. Put it in the bank. Put your dick in the bank and don't touch it. Forget all about it. When it comes to sexual thoughts, I got a whole book that I'm creating on how to fight the temptation of backsliding. And I understand in the beginning. I understand in the beginning it's gonna be a little rough because this like a newer concept. We're not used to operating in this format. So don't be hard on yourself if you slip up. Don't be hard on yourself if you slip up.
Not backslide.
But just acknowledge the fact that you slip up and don't keep making too many slip ups. Give yourself about 4 slip ups. That way you don't want to be 100% because you can't. A lot of us can't quit bad habits just cold turkey. Because when you try to quit and once you relapse, you relapse hard. So give yourself room to make a mistake.
That can't do.
And gradually, this going to become your behavior. So when you out there on your dates, and when it comes down to having sex, say no. I'm not interested in having sex right now, ma'am. Have a good night. Shake her hand. Have a good night. Stay away from alcohol. Stay away from certain musics. Have a good night, ma'am. I'll see you on the next date. Yes, true. No. She said yes. Okay, I'll see you then. This is where it takes away their manipulation because again, women is only powerful because they got vagina, beauty, and able to have your babies. But if you don't want it, it's almost like it's no different from I can have Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Coogee, all this other stuff, right, in the store, right? But if I buy a whole bunch of Gucci in the store just selling nothing but Gucci and Louis Vuitton, but if nobody buying it, I done wasted all of my money. Now I gotta try to find out what people really want. Now I gotta throw all that Gucci and Louis Vuitton in the garbage because now they done got old. And that's what's gonna happen with these women. They're gonna aspire until they get it together. It's gonna be either you get it together, get on the men's program, or your ass is gonna aspire. New women always coming in. Most men, older men, want a new, fresh piece of pussy anyway. 24, 25. It's damn near fresh. So these women that playing in their 30s, playing these games like BTaylor, she only got a couple more years before she off the market for good. Clearance. That's going to be her name. Hey, Clarence. Clearance sale. Well, she ain't gonna. Her age not gonna allow her to be able to negotiate with that pussy. That pussy won't be able to negotiate when she started clocking some more years in.
I don't know. The age thing is always kind of weird to me. That argument, like for
Don't
black
no man
men,
want no old bitch.
for
Not
black
even an old man.
for black men to be making, just because black women tend to stay more youthful, and so you really a lot of times can't even tell what a black woman's age is. And so I don't know, that's just
No,
always
you can
weird. And
tell
then
what a
plus
black
there's
woman age
always like
is.
older men. There's always
All they
like
gotta
men
do
your
is take
age.
off that makeup.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think most men want women in their own age group. And that's what the
No, not when they
data
get a certain age.
that's
If I turn 40, I do not want no 40-year-old bitch.
that's
I'm gonna
what
tell you that now.
that's what the data
You take
reflects.
your old ass to the nursing home.
That's what the data reflects. That most people are with someone who is within.
How's she gonna be cooking and cleaning?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jay Prince.
Go ahead.
So most people are with someone who's within, 3 to 5 years, their age. So they're still in the same age, range or age group. So yeah, these men aren't 50 some odd year old men going out and getting a 23-year-old woman for the most part. Now, there are some instances of it, but it's not common. That's not the norm.
And you okay. And I'm seeing a few men in the chat. They talking against this. I want to ask you fellas, not for the fellas that getting it, because they look cocky, right? And I'm getting it, right? I just got off the phone talking about getting some pussy. She mad because I don't show much attention. So overall, I like to think of this shit play this shit as a collective. Why wouldn't you want to have power? Why wouldn't you want to have a woman to submit to you? Women just walking around here submitting to you. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to have power over women?
Wait a minute. So where's the
Women that
power? Where's the women submitting to you? Like by them agreeing to have sex with you? That's them submitting to you?
to do whatever that they supposed to, their essence,
What?
to please me. They supposed to be pleasing me. You got all that money in the bank and no man to spend it for you.
So,
it's supposed to be a man. It's supposed to be that money that you got in your bank account, Supreme Goddess, supposed to be in a man's hands. I don't like to see women carry cash. I never like to see a woman carrying a large amount of cash. First of all, I'm gonna want to take it from you. First off, I'm gonna want to take it from you because it feels like an easy lick.
Okay, wait. So women need men to spend our money for us? What kind of shit is that?
We need a man supposed to lead that money. That's resource that you supposed to have a man.
Wait a minute. That's resource that a man what?
The man's supposed to dictate where that money gonna go because that man gonna do more logical with that. That a man gonna use his logic with that money. Where you gonna be buying stuff based off your feelings. $50,000 trips, $50,000 cars, $100,000 cars, $500,000 houses.
But how do you know that?
Where a man gonna live in a $50,000 house, but flipping that money and creating more and creating businesses where they can where that money gonna be generating more money.
Okay, but how do you know that I haven't done that? So how do you know I haven't done that for myself?
Because you don't have businesses where you regenerate more money. I don't believe so.
Right, but you don't believe so, but you don't know that, right?
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was a soft yes, though.
Because I'm just like tripped out that you're even sitting here thinking you know anything about what I got going on in terms of, business or whatever.
You see now, this is Bishop say, I will forever rearrange my fiance guts. I'm never leaving the box alone, JP. You on your own, Brody. Now,
Go ahead,
now,
Bishop.
now, look. That's why I give big ups to the female code, women's code, right? Women code, when a woman that they respect, they gonna move how that woman is moving because they see the deeper picture.
What do you mean?
Meaning that when BTaylor came out, she managed to get women to go to be on her program, and it's working out for them. And it's working out for them. The reason why we lose so badly, we got the power, dog. We got it. You think by turning women down, you believe that you're not gonna get coochie no more. No, it's the fact that you're gonna get coochie, but you're gonna dictate it. Right now, a lot of niggas just hoping that they get some, and they gotta go through shits and all types of stuff to maintain it. And what I'm trying to educate you, fellas, you still gonna get the coochie. Not only that you're gonna get that piece of coochie, you're gonna get damn near any coochie you want. And you're gonna be able to dictate the coochie with no stress. With no stress. I'm talking to the fellas that's having these issues. If a lot of you men, y'all get women to get on your program and all that stuff, cool. But it's obviously these men out there that when these women talking about zipping up their coochie, they're gonna feel affected by it. And what I'm trying to educate those men, you don't have to feel affected by it. Switch up your role, switch up your game, reclaim your power. Simple. Stop being thirsty. Instead of a woman telling you no, you waiting to hear if a woman gonna say yes or no to get a piece. You should be telling her. She should be worrying because you the employer. The employer does the hiring, not the. I have never seen employees hire the employers, but that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening. The employees has been hiring the employers. The employers is the business, the company that generate resources. Employees ain't shit but look good. They don't have really much to offer. When you ask these women when you ask women what they got to offer, they have nothing because they are potential employees. When men tell a woman what we have to offer, we got a lot because we are the companies.
Okay. Wait. I don't know. I just don't the analogy isn't like really working for me, right?
Go ahead.
So employees, without employees, a business wouldn't exist, right? So like
right.
They're extremely important, right? And so I don't understand like your analogy.
That's why us people at the top, right? You got to come down a notch. Employees don't dictate the company policies and rules. You don't come in no businesses and dictate and telling the employers what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it to fit you. And guess what, fellas? I'm glad we on employees type of stuff. You know why women act like they supposed to act when they go to work? You know why? Because that CEO don't mind telling that bitch get the fuck on while I'm finna get another bitch to work for me. That should be our attitudes. They do what they boss tell them to do. We sit up here, we worrying and we complaining that black women they go to that white man job and do what everything that nigga tell them to do, but come here give me hell. You know why? Because her boss don't want nothing from her. She can manipulate her boss. Either you gonna sign up to do your job or you gonna go to get the fuck on. If that's the attitude we should have with women, if you're gonna sign up to do your job, or I'm gonna replace you within minutes. Men should always keep a whole bunch of applications of women, no matter what's the case. Yes, we are accepting applications. Yes, I am accepting applications. A man should always have plethora of applications. This employee might find something different. Just like y'all say, women leave marriages at 70% rate. They found another job, employer. Once they get tired of this employer, they gonna go outside and look for another employer before they let you go. Leave you hanging. Before they will leave you hanging. So they gonna get them another employer, get hired by another man before they just leave and leave your ass hanging. Don't tell you shit. And you're supposed to be in a position to have another woman that you can call within 30 minutes to an hour to come in and replace her position. Facts. Facts. Let's see what this BTaylor talking about. If there's no sperm there,
eggs are with us since birth. Okay, y'all just keep producing sperm because it doesn't have any value. But we hold on to those same eggs.
Sperm is people. Why? Okay, BTaylor, why you think? BTaylor, why you think y'all always tell us, like our aunties, mamas, cousin, them say, "Well, did you give her your sperm?" Stop complaining about child support. You got her pregnant. You gave her the baby, right? So that means we carries the baby in our sperm is the baby. We didn't start off with a sperm.
Hey, friends, y'all don't.
We didn't start off as no egg.
So you telling me every time you come, you having abortions?
Absolutely. Sperms, we have 3 million sperm. Those are some sperms landing in the egg, some don't. But what I'm saying is we all started from the sperm. Women cannot produce on their own. Y'all are the land and we are the gardeners. We put our seed inside of the land. Don't get me wrong, we need women and men to create life. That's the original family, the first Trinity, mother, father, and child. The first Trinity is mother, father, and child, not mother, father, and Holy Ghost. No, it's mother, father, and child. That was the first Trinity of a family. You can't get around that. So men carries the sperm. So what I'm saying is, men.
Y'all just the fertilizer. Exactly.
Well, that's some words that terminalize to make women feel good because they want to believe that they created us by themselves.
Thank you, Big Bad Bull, for being.
Shout out to Big Bad Bull. All I'm saying is, BTaylor, is that
cannot give you something that you're trying to use her up for. So she ain't no value to you because she can't give you what you're trying to use her for. So y'all use
this world, y'all will be winning. This is a male-dominated world. We don't need y'all to work.
That's why we're all losing.
No, y'all winning because of us.
No. We are all losing under the patriarchy because men are suffering under the patriarchy. Women are suffering. Men, especially Black men, are suffering because you are oppressed, which makes Black women even more oppressed. Women are oppressed in general. And then you're under this system where you have all these pressures put on you as a man and a Black man that you cannot uphold. Right?
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking because I like what Priscilla is talking about because me and Priscilla was on. We see eye to eye on that when she talked about the fiat currency. So we talking about the original way. We ain't talking about race or nothing. We talking about men and women. So when you talk about men and women, this is the world that's built by men because women don't have the strength to build no world. I wouldn't want to live in a world where women built it.
I'll be saying y'all built the world. A lot of y'all were forced to build because a lot of y'all are lazy.
We had a society way before America.
I can't hear you. You're muted.
Let me talk about years, right? Laziness. There's not one group of people. First, let me do this. MC Heavy Tits for 10 months. Shout out to MC Heavy Tits rejoining. Most women don't care about the D. That's bullshit, because the only reason they don't care is because they got plethora of them. We love attention more. The reason why you love attention, because they give you sexual attention. Stop giving us attention and we might change. This is what I'm saying. But I'm gonna get back to that. When she say men are lazy, I think black men have the entitlement to be lazy. There's not one race of men who built the country where they got to continue to work and build for 400 years for free. After we built it for free, we started getting paid $3 an hour, $7.25 now an hour nowadays. Black men have the right to be lazy. Name a race of men that had to work all them years for nothing and don't get no benefit of the work that they put in. And still don't. All them working that we doing now, we still don't get much benefit from it. They will pay you $20 an hour while they getting millions off of your work. So we got a right to be lazy. Name a man that did what we did.
You playing a video about an 18-year-old that got 2 kids from 2 different women and don't want to work.
We can't respond.
Jay Prince, you can't tell me a lot of these men don't.
Yeah, go ahead.
So name a group of men who did what y'all did. Plenty of groups of men, right? So slavery wasn't a new institution. Now, there were the word slave comes from Slav, which is a group of people. So they were apparently the first slaves, right? And was known for being slaves, right? And so plenty of people have had that experience and aren't behaving like y'all. So
no, what I'm saying is we built this land and stuff for free. Now, the men that want to be lazy, I'm not gonna call them lazy. And how dare black women call us niggas lazy, where majority of black women survived off the system. And the only thing they did was sit on their ass. The majority of black women is pure lazy. And not only that they sit on their ass, getting all their bills taken care of, they don't clean or nothing.
Using your logic, black women have earned the right not to clean since we were forced to be domestic labor for such a long time. So,
well, the government gave y'all. The government paid y'all.
Huh?
The government paid y'all. The government paid y'all the roof over your head.
No.
They paid the electric for y'all. They paid the water for y'all. They paid the food for y'all. They paid everything for y'all.
They ain't paid none of that for me, except I did.
We're not talking anecdotal. Well, but we do know it's a large number of women that got paid.
Black women aren't on food stamps. Most black women aren't getting any of those programs. So stop it.
You'll lie.
I'm not gonna lie. Stop it, Jay Prince.
They ain't stealing out of Target for nothing.
Anybody can steal out of Target. That don't mean that they own some type of assistance.
When you think of a black woman, you think of assistance.
You might, but I do not. So
you don't want to accept it. No, but I guarantee you, if we dig in your family, I bet you it's more women in your family that's on government assistance than not, or have been on it at one point in time.
Oh, absolutely not, honey.
I guarantee you.
I'm telling you no.
Yeah, well, we don't know. We just got to take your word for it.
Okay.
Let me fast forward to the part where okay, we already admit that we gonna hold. Because what I'm saying is, just like what Priscilla is doing, educating these women to see their self-value. All I'm saying is, that men, we have value as well. The reason why they are able to make these type of stuff to make us go crazy once they close their legs is because they're using our thirst against us. Once we stop craving at the women vagina, all of this stuff how they weaponize their booty against us will no longer work for them. Because when we become sexually disciplined, at that point they cannot manipulate us being thirsty. The only reason why they having this conversation because men spending money, they like, please, I need this pussy, I need this pussy. They using the thirst for men. But we can take that power away once we become sexually disciplined.
So I mean, I'll speak for myself at least. I don't have this, like, I'm not an animal.
They go to fake laughing at me type of thing, but it still don't take away what I'm saying. It still don't take away what I'm saying. And Pimp Taylor know I'm telling the truth. That's the reason why she didn't debate it. All she kept saying, that's a lie. That's a lie. You niggas ain't gonna stop wanna fuck. So she telling you that's the power that we got. By us wanting our thirst, by us craving the sex all the time. She telling you that we got power. Why you think Pimp Taylor say, y'all ain't gonna want to, that's cap, y'all ain't gonna want to stop saying no dick. She telling you, y'all, we got power.
I have, like, rationality. Like, I can control myself. So, like, women don't have this special, like, control over me. I mean, like, yeah, if I had, like, a lady, I would want to, like, you know, please her and things like that. But it's not like I'm an animal and I just want to fuck all the time. So, like, I think you're kind of, like, approaching this from the aspect, like, you're acting as if men are just animals and we just need to fuck and we'll do anything for the pussy. Like, no, there are men that have, like, character.
Yes, but you're speaking anecdotal. When you look at those Instagram models, they getting millions of views, money, OnlyFans, strippers, niggas is throwing these women making all of this money because we are sexually undisciplined.
A lot of men are.
And all I'm saying is, just like she got the nerve to be drinking raw eggs. This motherfucker won't be a nigga for real. Most niggas can't sit up there and drink raw eggs like this, like it's goddamn juice. This motherfucker trying to show us like she's stronger than us. Look at this motherfucker. Supreme God, is you still there?
I mean,
this motherfucker drinking raw eggs.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
And drinking that shit like it's juice. She's trying to show us how weak you niggas is. Most niggas can't drink no damn. We be throwing that shit up right about now. And she drinking that shit like it's a goddamn grape juice. Look at this motherfucker. Like Priscilla teaching their women to see value. This motherfucker is a real life nigga. A hardcore, heartless ass nigga. Within themselves and stop just giving their pussy up to us. All I'm saying it in reverse. What's wrong with teaching? You talking anecdotally. Primarily, this stuff is happening where men is going crazy over these women. And all I'm telling men is, men, take ownership, take accountability. One, stop being sexually deviant and sexually thirsty. Two, preserve your seed. Dick is life. We gives the life. So we need to be more guarded with our sperm. Y'all tell us that all the time. Yeah, we need to take more control of who we just give our sperm to. So we need to guard our sperm like it's our life.
Right. I mean, okay, so I agree. Like, men should.
You see, Pimp Taylor didn't interrupt. She didn't say nothing. She trying to come up with a solution to. She kind of scrambling in her mind. She trying to think of some stuff to say to defeat what I'm saying, and she can't. And the best answer she came up with, y'all ain't gonna want to stop fucking. They hoping, fellas, let me tell you something. This concept that I'm coming up with, they praying that you niggas don't practice what I'm saying. They are praying to God that you niggas don't listen to me, because we will become a threat into their femininity. We would take feminism down. We will turn gay women into straight women. Once they realize they don't have access to dick like that no more, their life gonna collapse. It's gonna turn upside down. Upside down. Fellas, all I'm saying is recognize your power.
Have control of themselves and like discipline and all that stuff. That's great and all. Don't you think that more men on average aren't like these barbaric OnlyFans obsessed, like, you know, porn addicted? I don't necessarily think that represents the average guy. I think there are also degrees to it. Like some men are worse in that area than others.
A lot of men don't have confidence within themselves, and it's a lot of stuff on what causes men to be sexually thirsty like that, because it's a lot of men grew up and feeling inadequate, and we was taught as like, because I grew up in single motherhood, right? And we was taught from the older guys saying the more pussy you get, the more man you is. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up feeling inadequate. A lot of stuff that we do to make us confident, like violence, that made us appear to be more manly. The more woman you got, was more manly. So we've been misled and been bamboozled. And all I'm trying to want us, especially black men, to take accountability, recognize where we at mentally and where we are in life right now, and all we have to do, gain our power. You see that big old smirk on BTaylor's smile face? She know I'm on to some shit. Be sexually disciplined, find a way, learn how to get self-confidence, especially be there with our sons to let them grow up with and teach them confidence, but we got to exhibit those confidence and make us feel, especially being sexually disciplined. All of that, that's what we need to start doing.
Well, I mean, I don't disagree with
and
that.
women gonna be throwing a coochie at you, and we gotta learn to tell women no.
Jay Prince, you're literally
women no sex.
You're literally making the point. You're saying y'all only gonna have dick discipline so women can throw their cat at you. Oh, that's
and we tell them no.
If that's what he's
instead
saying.
of us being in what berserk. All I'm saying is
the women that have the power no more. That's the only
right. You should never have had the power. You should never have had the power. Yes, we want to take that power away.
I don't think either gender should have like this power over the other. I think it should just be egalitarian.
It should just naturally be this way. But the thing is, what Priscilla and them have educated these women is put men in a submissive position where men gotta do. I thought y'all said women's supposed to be the helpmates of men, but what they doing is reversing it, where we gonna be the helpmates of women. No matter what we achieve, we're gonna be submissive to approve and to get a woman's approval, because they saying that women set your standards high, set the bar high. So men gonna go all out their way to prove and win a woman. And all I'm saying is we can reverse that. And men should never have to be in no submissive position. The woman's supposed to be naturally submitted to the man. So once men become disciplined and learn how to tell women no dick tonight. You is not getting no dick tonight. Instead of them saying no pussy tonight, sleep on the couch. No, we're gonna tell women, no, you gonna sleep on that couch, no dick tonight.
Whoa, wait, hold on.
You have not been exhibiting your duties as a woman should have.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying.
I think that there are mutual just responsibilities that a couple has, like between each other.
Look how they waving. They getting hot. I'm getting hot. Supreme God, did you drop down? They getting hot. You see, they real listening to me, right?
What do you mean they're getting hot?
Okay, pay attention. When you tell a woman no dick, that sounds like love words. Love, that's their love language, because it gives them a challenge. Oh, I'm gonna get that dick. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get. The helpmates of women, no matter what we achieve, we're gonna be submissive to approve it, to get a woman's approval, because they saying that women set your standards high, set the bar high. So men gonna go all out their way to prove and win a woman. And all I'm saying is, we can reverse that. And men should never have to be in no submissive position. The woman's supposed to be naturally submit to the man. So once men become disciplined and learn how to tell women no dick tonight. You is not getting no dick tonight. Instead of them saying no pussy tonight, sleep on the couch. No, we're gonna tell women, no, you gonna sleep on that couch, no dick tonight.
Whoa, wait, hold on.
You haven't been you have not been exhibiting your duties as a woman should have. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Look how she's slightly trying to flirt with me, trying to think that all that flirt she gonna take me off my square. That's manipulation. That is manipulation. She would manipulate her body parts, thinking that's gonna shut me up and stop trying to preach this so we can practice this. Right, Master Bates? What BTaylor doing? Right, she getting hot in the pants, hot in the ass. Pimp Taylor, how long you gonna think BTaylor gonna go out with some dick? Fuck it, how long you gonna go out with some dick? I'll fuck both of you. I bet you I can turn both y'all straight. This dude Ashton is a hating ass nigga, dog. I don't like being around no hating ass niggas. That's nothing I'm gonna say about dog. Melanated say women have been obsessed with women since the beginning of time. Nothing will genuinely change in nature. Absolutely nothing. You're a goddamn lie. You're a goddamn lie. Because no matter what, women crave to be penetrated. What make women relevant is the men wants them, is the men lusting after them. That's what make y'all feel good. Have y'all paid attention with the woman that look real good? She act kind of cocky. Pay attention. The women that look real good and all this other shit. Why she act cocky? Because a lot of niggas give her that attention. And by the way, they trying their best not to pay me no attention. See, that is a tactic that they are doing. Most people do. Niggas do that too in conversations. When you saying some shit that's real, that can challenging they shit, they play it off. This is what called a pimp tactic. What I'm saying is not stupid or dumb. They just don't want to acknowledge what I'm saying. They don't want to acknowledge what I'm saying because they want to discredit it. They just want to discredit what I'm saying because what I'm saying is very powerful and they know it. And they know it. The problem with these stupid niggas, I hate to call y'all niggas stupid. Y'all don't even see, and this is why only black men is in this position. This is why black men don't get respected. Because y'all sitting up there, let's just say they was trying to laugh it off. Y'all sitting up there instead of taking offense to that, y'all thinking by being on their side that they gonna give you some pussy or some shit. These niggas really think they gonna get some ass from these women. Stop letting these women juice y'all with their coochie. That pussy shouldn't have that much power over y'all. Over us. Pussy should never have that much power over us.
I think that there are mutual just responsibilities that a couple has like between each other. I don't think anyone should necessarily be like Oh, you sleep on the couch for the like? I think all that's just like dysfunctional.
I'm gonna let it roll for a while. I'm gonna finish this meat.
Anyway, either gender doing it. So like you mentioned like helpmate stuff. It's like so that's a biblical phrase, right? If you look in the original context, in the original language, which is Hebrew, the original term is actually rescuer, and the whole point is that like man or males need proper counterparts, females, to be complete, right? That's what that was about. It's not about women being servants to men. You serve each other in a relationship. It's mutual. So if you're gonna like, I know it's people in the culture like they use biblical
But they're not talking about
terminology, but
mutual
they don't use
respect.
it properly in
Dirk,
context.
see, you're not realizing where we at between men and women, especially black men and black women. They not talking about what you talking about. You talking about like women is on our teams. First off, you got to recognize black women have not been on your team. They have not exhibited a team player for black men in about 50 years. So we need to
And
go
whose
with
fault is
this.
that? That's from
We need
external
to
forces.
we need to come to the realization that they are not on our team. So black men, we have to build ourselves and strengthen ourselves. Granted, we grew up with the lack of fathers and that crippled us. But now since we know and since we got all the information and stuff now, we need to move differently. Stop assuming that black women is on your team because she share the same skin as you. She have exhibit the fact that I have never been on a basketball team, football team, drill team, and where you trying to when you trying to correct your team players and saying, okay, this is where you went wrong with. Let's fix it this way, and they give you that much pushback. That means they are not on your team. They talking about they not trying to listen to you. The only man that they are team players with is every other race, especially the white government. When they get with a white man, they are very much of a good team player.
But I hear black women say the same thing about black men. Don't you think that the problem is pointing the finger at the other sex instead of just, focusing on what you can do to improve yourself and your own sex? And then
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Black men need to focus on themselves and stop trying to worry about who's going to be on our team. They already taken care of. Black women don't need the black man. They tell you that all the time. We don't need a nigga for shit but babies. So let black women go. And since black men, they say black men is at the bottom. Black men, the only people that you should be worrying about building is the black man. Stop trying to build the black woman because the government got her. The government pay her light bill. The government pay her rent. The government pay her health insurance. The government pay her food bill. The government pay everything.
Hey, Prince, hold on. Now, raise your hand if you are on government assistance in any way, shape, or form?
I've never been.
I grew up in that.
You said black women are on government assistance, but it's 2 black women here, and
that's an anomaly.
We're not raising our hands, ladies.
Oh, that's an anomaly.
That's not an anomaly.
I've been silent.
Ladies,
I've been silent.
Hold on, ladies.
Yeah.
I want to ask the black women. Put a 1 in the chat. Are not on government assistance.
They gonna lie. Their whole family, I guarantee they might not, but their whole family be on government assistance.
But that's not true.
And that's what I was just about to point out. There has yet to be a member of my family on welfare.
Wait, hold on. I see a lot
of mess up that when men clash with each other, like there's no
clash. There's no clash, bro.
Here you be dumb for them. They look at men that defend them like
bro. This separate black what I'm saying. What I am saying,
you're dumb for them.
You're part of the black
community. Bro, what I'm saying is,
so when you're attacking,
if I could be allowed to speak,
that if you
go ahead, my bad, y'all.
Was that from your mom?
You said what? Okay, y'all. I'm back. I'm gonna finish making this cheese. I'm gonna let the video play. Let y'all comment in the Black House government chat. Supreme Goddess, you still there? I'll be right back. Berserk.
So you realize that at the end of the day, if you're a black man attacking black women or like saying they're on the government assistance, they're taken by the government, you're still attacking yourself because you came from a black woman, correct? And if you were on government assistance, was this during your childhood through your mom? You see how either way it goes is going to always come back to you.
But that's vice versa. When black women attack us, they come from a black man.
That's the point. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's retarded to attack each other because you're both black. You both come from each other. So it's
But
retarded.
we there now,
You're
though. We
interdependent
there
on each
now.
other.
We not trying to. The peacemaker stuff is long dead and
It's
gone
not
50 years
peacemaker.
ago.
It's just
We
reality.
are
It's
where we
just what
are,
it
so we
is.
gotta live in it. So those women, they go their way when we gotta go our way.
Gentlemen, the queen is here. Love to.
Hey, you majesty. You magic nigga. You motherfucking nigga. Go ahead.
Nigga, you look.
You breaking up, Priscilla.
Oh, hold on. Let's see.
I got all the men's in here tonight.
With that bonnet on, yeah. I'm low key.
I didn't get a chance to really say much, if anything. I really did.
We always shoot each other down. That's why we losing.
Jay, may I speak?
Wait. We're gonna give P the floor. You know, ladies first. We're gonna give Princella the floor, ladies first. You know, she's
okay. All right. Do you?
You magic nigga.
Jay Prince.
You magic nigga.
First of all, your ass love me. Okay, you can sit up here in front like you don't, but you know.
He do.
Okay. You know, nigga, you know.
You got a little swag. You got a little something. I like you a little bit. Go ahead.
And you wish.
Oh no.
You wish you could have my swag.
I think we gotta share a light swag though. We both smooth. I ain't gonna take that away from you. You a smooth slick talker.
Slick talker.
Yeah.
I'm just the truth. All y'all ass want to do. See, difference between me and you, nigga, I can't knock nobody up with no children. So guess what? I'm not making single mothers. I'm not lowering their value. I'm actually raising their value and making y'all motherfuckers mad because you can't put your dick in them. But
so, are you mad because I'm trying to raise especially black men value. Make them aware that you do have value, black men.
Well, here's the thing. That shit you talking about, that shit ain't gonna work. You want
Why
it
not?
to work. It's fairy tale. I'm not gonna give you no dick tonight. Shoot on punishment. Nigga, please. Who you gonna get a dick to? Your sock?
Yeah, Fifi. Her name Fifi.
Oh, you can't.
Niggas in prison do it all the time.
That shit clearly ain't working. That shit clearly ain't working. Look at the state of the world. Y'all ass ain't got no self-control. So all y'all sit up here doing is talking fairy tale talk. This shit
That's not true. I had a woman on my panel. I don't know who seen that. And she said we're gonna have sex tonight. I told her no. And it's been almost a year since I had sex. And I told that woman no. And I did not give her enough. She was very beautiful. I could pull her up. I could pull the video up.
You haven't had sex, or you haven't had sex with
That's
her?
what he's saying. And then he.
I haven't had sex almost I would say about 8 months.
I ain't had no sex in 8 months. I've been.
I told him no because I'm really about this movement.
Nigga, you done hit the wall just like the women you talk about. You got 3 kids and plus a few unknowns, nigga. It don't matter. You might as well get that dick up to any low-level hood rat that's gonna accept it.
Ooh, that's crazy. You go on clearance.
Damn it, Jim Brodsky.
Women become on clearance way quicker than a man is. Our value go up in our 40s. Women become
a hood rat is a hood rat is a hood rat. A hood rat was born of. May I speak? A hood rat, bro. May I speak? A south side of Chicago.
Damn.
You can't talk over the kids. A south side of Chicago, bro. South side of Chicago hood rat was born a hood rat from a hood rat from the hood, and they all hood ratitized. That's what they do. Leave them within their doggone hood ratted community. Okay.
What is the difference, though? What is the difference between a hood rat and an upstanding woman? The value.
Well, an upstanding woman. Oh, you really want me to go there? Okay, I'll tell you. An upstanding woman. Can I talk? You ask me a question. I'm gonna give you an answer.
Okay, that's it though. Go ahead.
All right. Now, upstanding woman, right? Has a career on a career path.
I don't care.
She don't need a man for no money. She needs a man for the man. Let me finish. She needs the man for companionship, same as the man with said woman. Okay. It's called teamwork make the dream work. That's what it is. All the rest of that stuff is ghetto fuckery, is hood rat ghetto fuckery.
Do you hear what these women is telling you? They're not trying to be on your team. You need to understand this.
Bruh, they're not talking to me. And they're definitely not talking about me.
Do you got a woman?
No.
Why? Because she want to operate on what?
Bruh, I'd have been married. Okay, see, you doing the talk over, bruh. Don't talk over me. Don't talk over me.
Okay, I know you upset because I'm running up. Go ahead.
No, you ain't running nothing but your mouth. Nah, number one, married, been there, done that. I got a whole set of friends. We get together and do what we do when we do what we do. We are all older people. We are set in our ways. We are settled. We ain't trying to get all like that. And I'll tell you why. Because we all have all of our homes and all of our everything. We got our wills made out. All of that goes to the child that we designated or children for to go to. And we're not trying to get legally married, which would mess up our end life plan for the foundation we laid for our children. Next.
And what I'm trying to tell you,
you can't tell me.
Okay, let me say this. What they view black men is, as long as you willing to tolerate with their bullshit, ignore, don't hold them accountable, be their dummy, be their fool. If you ain't doing none of that or throw your life away for them, if you ain't trying to do none of that, they not fucking with you.
Yeah, okay, the last time that you were married before you made a baby was when?
That marriage stuff is played as outdated.
Okay, yeah, why don't you just say never? Because I was married, bruh. I was married before I became a father.
Be a stay-at-home wife now. So how you gonna be married to a woman? These women are saying, "I'm not gonna stay at home. I want to make my own money." Marriage,
bruh. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You're doing a lot of gum bumping now. You're doing a lot of gum bumping. Now, you're doing a lot of gum bumping, bruh. How the hell I'm gonna have a stay-at-home wife when both of us are active duty army? Duh. Oh, you ain't know about that part, huh?
You just trying to disagree on for what?
I ain't trying to disagree. I'm giving you the facts of my life. You talking about growing up on welfare and all that other cornball shit. I can't relate to that.
I
can't relate to that.
Priscilla, I gotta have patience for my brother.
Wait. I want to give everybody a chance to talk. Prototype Dad is here. Well, it's Prototype Kingdom podcast. Turn into something different.
Well, we're doing a little bit more now, so yeah, we had to switch up the title just a little bit.
Okay. Well, welcome. You haven't been here in a while.
It's been a minute, but I'm here. So I mean, I get what Jay Prince is trying to convey, man, and he's not entirely wrong, but I mean, extreme, but not entirely wrong. Berserk, I heard some of your points too, and you're not entirely wrong either, but if you guys could merge and meet in the middle, I think we could come along, you know what I'm saying, some good advice based off of both of your points, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as being a teammate and not being against each other, because it's kind of pointless to be against each other, and as well as Jay Prince understanding what a woman's mission really is when it comes to men and how they use and manipulate us sometimes, or you know what I'm saying, just understanding what they're doing.
They use us all the time. They manipulate us all the time.
Right. I mean, I understand that, but I'm saying like it's like both of y'all ideas need to merge in a less extreme way. You know what I'm saying? Berserk, don't be so gullible, and Jay Prince, don't be so extreme. Like every woman's not out to get you. You know what I'm saying? And it is about being, teammates or whatever. But you got to understand. I always use the analogy that men are companies. And a woman, having a woman in your life is whatever position it is in your company, whether that be a VP, a manager, or whatever you need that woman to be in your company. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have a vision for all that to work and all that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So be a good company to a company like Google. Everybody wants to work for a Google to where you got good benefits, this and that. You know what I mean? It's about security. So we're not going to just let their security go, like, you know what I'm saying, because that's what they want from a man. They want that security. You know what I mean? If they can do it by themselves, then why would they want to work for a company if they could do it by themselves? They're not getting anything out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
So I understand a huge bit of that. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to children, you know, men need to understand that the children is his instead of that woman's. Like, she is sacrificing herself to have these children. You know what I'm saying? And I think we too much think it's a partnership in that degree and don't understand that, no, this woman is sacrificing herself for your lineage. It's not hers. They take on your name. You know what I'm saying? When a woman comes into your family, she takes on your name. You know what I mean? She's a part of your brand at that point. So you got.
I don't think you paying attention to what's happening here, though. We passed that part of trying to. They not talking about becoming a team. They're not trying to be our team. They talking about going their own way. Priscilla.
So a woman's going to do what's in her best interest.
We got to do our things. We passed that teammate shit. Systems.
I think
now a woman's going to do like chill. We got to stop over talking. You know what I'm saying? Like just be respectful and everybody get their peace. A woman's going to do what's in our best interest, and you got to understand that you can't be mad at that. And we need to do what's in our best interest. You know what I'm saying? But don't get a woman in your life if that woman can't help you. You know what I'm saying? People I think men too.
Scam like in $2. Leonard Rory won the 2023 brick throwing contest. Yeah, he did, man. That old man is a trip. Everywhere that old man go, whoever channel is, that's who's gonna cape for. Made some nachos today, y'all. So good. I got the guacamole too in there. So, are y'all enjoying the show? Well, technically, we're going to do part 2 to this because I'm trying not to go over 2 hours. And I'm already 18 minutes above. So, part 2 coming tomorrow. And we're going to get busy with this. Sorry, y'all. That ain't professional. That ain't professional. Women sacrifice themselves for our lineage, but when they get out of pocket, we got to put them back in pocket in their place. We have to put them back in their place. So make sure y'all stay tuned for part 2 of this awakening for Black men with the Honorable Queen Maker, and I'm the King Maker, Princella and BTaylor. And yes, I do respect those 2 ladies. Them ladies got style, and I respect them. So there's no ill will, Pimp Teller and BTaylor. Shout out to y'all. Part 2 coming soon. Stay tuned for the smoke, y'all. Stay tuned for the smoke. Shout out to the Black House. We be back tomorrow night. Peace out.
Don't be fucking rude. Are you kidding?